All right, very good. Like I have said earlier, your demo account is majorly for you to practice. If you like, blow it away. Nobody is going to hold you responsible. I blew many of it and I open another one. You know, during the process of learning and then trying to get things right, definitely such thing will happen. Now, I want you to, first of all, get something right, which is the psychology aspect of this business. Importantly, you must know that it is risk. So when you're about taking risk, cross your mind. I am either losing or I am winning. That's number one thing. I am either losing or I am winning. Just have that concept in mind. Now, if I'm to lose, how much am I actually prepared to lose from this money? That is where the importance of stop loss comes in. And that's where the importance of take profit equally what comes in. If you don't know where to put your stop loss or where to put your take profit, is another big problem. Another big problem. Let's start. I believe majority of us know what we call chart pattern. Understanding chart pattern matters a lot as well. Now, firstly, on every chart you open, zoom out completely like this. I mentioned it in the last Zoom class, but we are unable to finish it. Zoom out completely like this. First of all, try to look for a complete setup or of the trend of a complete trend of the market. That's the first thing that must come to your mind. Try to look for a complete trend of the market. If you look at this market here as it stands, this is 4 hours time frame. This is daily time frame. This is daily time frame. If you look at it, for majority of us who trade BTMM, first thing what we consider is we consider levels. There is a life cycle for this chart we are seeing here. In 1 hour time frame is where we normally determine our level mostly. We can use daily time frame as well, but now in 1 hour time frame, we determine our level mostly in 1 hour time frame by counting a complete 3 levels. If these 3 levels have not been completed, we will say that the trend is still going to continue in the direction of the life cycle of that chart pattern. But to treat the life cycle of a chart is not 1 day, it's not 2 days, it's not 3 days, it's not even 4 days. And that is why we'll not be treating the life cycle here. Like we discussed, some of these people said they want strategy, and that's what I'm going to give you this night. Now, from 4 hours time frame, first of all, it is important, no matter what, to be able to draw your major swing. Starting from this one, which you have here.
No.
I think we have double instructor here.
No. So I see that well. If I have put some paper, then we should go by this program. They said that will he do or will he not?
Yes, I'm trying to mute everybody.
That's what I'm doing now. Some of us are not ready for this class. Now, first of all, you need to understand how to map this your major level. See, this thing I'm doing is very, very important. In fact, it's the best strategy ever. Like I used to tell people, best strategy ever. As you can see, all these things are being respected. Can you see them? Can you see them? These are just liquidity. This one that break out is just liquidity. Stop ons. If I'm to use a layman language, stop ons, just to take away your money. And these ones that happen here, that break out from here. If you look at it, it's being respected here. I'm still on 4 hours time frame. I'm mapping the major swing, which are obvious. On 4 hours time frame, I'm marking the major swing, which are obvious. Okay, this is the low of the day. Yeah. Okay, if I go to 1 hour time frame, which ones are respected? Yeah, these are where we'll come in. Look at another one here in 1 hour time frame. I love to use different color. to distinguish my chart. Sometimes I may decide not to use color. I may decide to use this box to distinguish this level. To distinguish this level by mapping this exact level where the market is touching here, here, and here. Now, around this side, nothing will happen. The fact that the market is testing this area, there will be some certain rejection, meaning that market is going to sell. What I'm having below here is TDI. TDI. This is 1 hour time frame. Let's assume that you are opportune to see this kind of trend. Look at my crosshair. At this level here, to this place, I have a divergence. This is divergence. This is a support level, which have been respected in the previous day, here like this and like this and like this. When you got here, it's being respected here at the same time. Now, W pattern has formed here. If you look at my TDI as well, W pattern has equally been formed. But what kind of W is formed? Look at it here. This is for volatilities. For boom and crash, I will use my phone for the zone. Maybe this night. If time doesn't permit us, then I use it another day. Now look at it. This one is slanting downward, and this one is slanting upward. We call this divergence. It's the major work we do with this TDI. What is the formula of TDI? Traders Dynamic Indicator. Dynamic and divergence indicator. We can say traders divergence indicator, traders dynamic indicator. Dynamic is talking about the divergence. Look at the price movements. Look at it here. Meaning that for a while, it's going to buy. Not only that, if you look at it deep down at this level here, we have the second leg coming down to this level 32. You can see level 32 here. And of course, the red, which is the green, which is showing our signal, is crossing the red above. That is the major. And we have what we call a shark fin. We call it shark fin. A shark fin, yeah. Meaning that it's going to go upwards. I have a book for TDI. If you want to understand TDI, I can give you the book as well. In fact, it's in the group. I've posted it before. The majority of us don't understand what we are posting. So from here, you can catch this piece from this place down to this place. Now, that is for aggressive entry. For aggressive entry, you grab from here down to this place. That is about 67. Now, if you are a conscious trader that normally waits, okay, you are scared. Now, you can always wait until this candle close inside this my moving average, which is moving average 20. I'm going to give you two strategies here. I have the crossing over strategy, and I'm talking about the support and resistance strategy at the moment. Not only that, for those who are scared, you have to wait for this candle to close inside the 20 moving average before you buy, or you use your trend line by zooming out and then map this area. You will see it's the same thing with my 20 moving average. Is that okay? It's like this one is not clear enough. Let me make it bolder. Let me make it bolder. Okay. Now look at it. The yellow line I just drew now, this is my trend line. I treated trend line in one of my videos I posted on YouTube, but majority still don't understand what I'm doing with that. Now this is a trend line. If I'm to draw this trend line properly, I'll pick from here, this sub here where I have some little rejection down to this place. And I'll be waiting for market to come down to this trend line and have some rejection. This is where we normally use our wick. We say wicks don't lie. Wicks don't lie is what we normally say. This is it here. When you see some rejection, market coming to your wicks and bouncing up, coming to your wick and bouncing up, We know this is an entry. Here's another one here. Look at it. These are your week. When markets are coming and bouncing away, for aggressive trader, they will enter and put tight stop loss, maybe behind the rejection. At the same time, you must ensure that your TDI is below the 32 level. See, 32 level, like this. And of course, your baseline, which is this yellow line, we call it baseline, is equally important. It must be below this 50 and be closer to either 32 level for you to buy. Now, if it is sell opportunity we are looking for, let's see sell opportunity, which I am going to show you sell opportunity at the same time. Now, in sell opportunity, look at our TDI. The TDI has crossed out of the band, the blue band, okay, for the first leg, and this is the second leg. This is M, because it's double top. This is double top. We have different kind of double top. Majority of us normally, what I can use to draw here. Will I use to draw that will show that I'm drawing? Majority of us normally, I need a pencil. Let me use this annotation. Pencil. Okay. Which color will show very well? Let me use blue. Okay. Now, look at it here. If I am to, pardon, let me move this thing aside so I can see it. If I am to look at it here, look at it here. This is my M pattern here to this place. And at the same time, this is it here to this place. This is my W pattern. We have different pattern of W. I have one here that form a divergence for me as well. It comes like this, you can see, and this one goes like this. This is divergence. It's a clear sign that market is reversing. If I map from here, if I map from here, okay, if I map from here, like this, upward, and go to 15 minutes time frame to see what I have mapped. Guys, can you see what I am talking about? How many pips is this that you are going to cover? Merely understanding this is here, 68 pips. Merely understanding this thing I do on this chart. Let me clean all this thing up. Now, admit all. Nice. Now, understanding your TDI along with your chart matters a lot. Guys, you must have what you are looking for in the market. That's what we call having an edge in the market. If you don't have an edge in the market, there's no way you can actually trade and be profitable. Another thing is patience. Ability to exercise patience in the market matters a lot. Look at what I did. I am actually looking for buying and selling opportunity at higher time frame. Most cases, I deal with 1 hour time frame and 4 hours time frame. That is where I look for opportunity, but my entry is usually on 15 minutes time frame. If I'm to look for any sale opportunity in this kind of chart, look at the trend line I do here, from top down here, down to kiss this level, I need minimum of 3 touches on my trend line. Minimum of 3 touches. A touch here, a touch around here, a touch here. Then any next one that is coming, if I am going to buy, I will know for my TD high. If I'm going to sell, I will know for my TD high. For instance, let's look at this. Let me pick again. Look at it here. If I want to sell here, okay, let me use this arrow. If I want to sell here, where is my TD high? Pardon. Look at my TDI. Can you see my TDI? My market has come back to my dynamic resistance. Trend line are called dynamic resistance. And my trend line has come to that. Touching my dynamic resistance, I have to consider my TDI. Where is my TDI? As my green cross my yellow downward, if yes, if my green has been able to cross the blue band and cross my yellow downward, then I am still for selling opportunity. All I needed is I want the candle to show me some sign of rejection. If I zoom this thing out very well, you see the rejection I'm talking about. You can see all this rejection, above rejection, rejection, rejection. And don't forget, it is equal, apart from being touching my resistance, it is equally a support area in the past, which is now becoming a resistance. We call that a flip zone. If you have been reading the material I posted for you in the group, you will understand what I'm talking about. We call it a flip zone. Flip zone don't deceive. Ahead, you will have determined what is going to happen here by picking up your this thing, and then where can I write again? I need to write. Okay. By picking up your this thing and put your, okay, it's going here, come here, then you put your line and say it's going to come to this line, go here again. You see that it break out, come back to retest it, then it goes up. But what will determine what you are going to do is all around your TDI. The importance of TDI, what I'm explaining to you now. If market come to this level, to kiss this level, and your TDI is below here, you should know that don't even make an attempt to sell. You are looking for either opportunity that is going to break this trend line and go up. But if your TDI is here, your TDI is here, and your price movement has come to test this area you are seeing on my chart here. Can we see it, guys? This place I'm painting. And the market has come to test here. Your TDI is equally at this upper band, and you are in 1 hour time frame or 4 hours time frame. What you need to do is simple. Look at it here. After you have marked up this opportunity out in this higher time frame, all you need to do is get a box selected, or get your arrow like this. Put your arrow that is coming to this place. After getting this place, it's coming to a retest and bounce down. Then go to your 15 minutes time frame to wait for such opportunity. Can we see my arrow? In this 15 minutes time frame, at the same time, you must consider your TDI and see what TDI is saying at that moment. Now, at this particular point, this area we are seeing here, from year to year, the TDI, the market is choppy. We have 3 types of market condition. We have a trending condition, we have a ranging condition, and we have what we call a choppy condition. A choppy condition is a kind of condition that does not have a direction. The market cannot really tell whether it is going up, cannot really tell whether it is going down, or it is in a pipe. The one I do in this trend line up and down is called a pipe, whether it is in a pipe or not. Now, as it's choppy here, look at what your TDI is doing. Your TDI is choppy, 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 choppy. But the moment the market wants to change direction, look at this rejection. Sorry, I want to show you something. Look at this rejection that I mark here. Can you see it? When I put arrow on top, can you see that rejection? It's a pure rejection. Look at this candle. Look at the price movements here. Then now look at this Maribozu. This is Maribozu. A very long move away is called Maribozu. This Maribozu engulf this movement we have here. Are we together? I don't know if you guys are getting what I'm saying. This Maribozu engulf this pin bar we have here, because pin bar don't lie. Pin bar is telling you something is about to happen, but pin bar, where the pin bar happens matters a lot. Don't expect pin bar to happen in the middle way, not at support area, not at resistance area, not in dynamic support or dynamic resistance. It's happen along the middle way, and you say, hey, they say pin bar used to count, and you enter. It will never count at that moment. Pin bar will only count when it happens either as support area or resistance area. Let me show you a similar example where pin bar is counting already. Let me use a box. Look here. This area is choppy. Look at it. This line I extended. See, in every market, if you understand this pattern I'm teaching you, once you look at a chart, you will know what to do. This is 15 minutes time frame. Now look at it here. This place has been respected as a resistance. There is a Maribozu, a long breakout, which shows the market is going to sell temporarily for a while. But on getting to our trend line, of course, it begins to move up again. Look at the Maribozu again. A long move away after this rejection. Look at the support line that I drew in higher time frame. This one here, I believe you can see. Let me move it up and down. You see, I draw it at higher time frame. And it's being respected at 15 minutes time frame where I'm looking for my entry. Now, this area that I want to look for my entry, this area, I know the market is going to bounce back, come to this place, which is now my new take profit. So I can take profit here. Bam. Look at the rejection again. It's going to sell for a while. It gets to support again, it bounces. Now, it's not just bouncing. As it's bouncing, it is equally bouncing on your baseline. It is equally bouncing on your, look at it here, below the level 32. The same thing happened around here. This replay area we are talking about. If you look at it here, I have a bounce here on my baseline. These are the things you'll be looking for. A bounce on your baseline. That is when the red and the green are bouncing on your baseline, or when the red and the green are forming a fin, a shark fin. That is, they move out. They move out of the blue band, okay, and they are coming back down. At that moment, they now move out. At the same time, your baseline, which is yellow, has equally crossed above. That means you are looking for selling opportunity. But mind you, this is actually most efficient at higher time frame, 1 hour or 4 hours time frame. And that is why we are seeing this opportunity here. Not only there, we have another one here. Look at it here. Here's another one here. I have a rejection here. Maybe I should remove this line a bit. Look at it. Here's a pin bar. Not only that, I am equally experiencing a double top, double bottom, shoulder and shoulder, Quasimodo, and all that. I have another one here. Look at it. What am I drawing? I need the drawing line. I have another one here. This is double top. It depends on how you can see. We have different pattern of it. But your TDI will always make it obvious for you. Look at the shark fin that we are having here. Look at the cross of the green and the blue. The green is the signal. The yellow is your baseline. Yellow has crossed above 50, closer to your 68. This is a sure sell opportunity. This is it. This is your entry here. A sure sell opportunity. That's one. If I'm to move on and on and on and on, looking for opportunity in this chart I have here, let's look at it here again. Here is another one. Here is another one here. Boom. We have my W pattern here. Can we see here as the blue baseline? My yellow is already below the 50. At the same time, the green is crossing the red above. We look for buy opportunity. Look at it here. I have my W pattern here. I said it takes double bottom. We call it double bottom, but there's a divergence. This one is straight. and this one is up. Sorry, it's up like this. Can we see? You can use your crosshair to get it as well. Look at my crosshair here. From here, down here. Sorry, from here. Hey, Zoom meeting remain 10 minutes. From here, down to this place. Can we see it? Now, consider that same arrow I do in this level here. Can we see it from here to here? From here to here. Can we see? This one is straight, this one is slant up. That is a divergence. And that's what TDI does. It shows you divergence, it shows you entry, it shows you, in fact, everything about your market. Not only that, if you have to wait for moving average crossing and all that, they are always very slow. Excuse me, guys, I need to mute myself for a while. I'm sorry. I'm coming. I need to attend to something quickly. So I need to mute myself. Right. I'm going to watch it. I'll watch it. Sorry, guys. I'll quickly open the platform for 1 or 2 questions. Then, if you want me to move on, I'll be able to move on again. Let me unmute everyone. Okay, I think I make it that everyone can unmute himself or herself. Participants. Okay. Now let's ask question one after the other. Let it be in order, please. Let's start with Mr. Emmanuel. Mr. Emmanuel, do you have a question for us?
Okay, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Sir, I want to know, with the double bottom and there's the formation of the M at the top.
Okay.
So when sometimes you see that when the double top form at the top, it doesn't trend down. It's rather goes top. That's buying bullish.
Okay, I got your message.
So with this, how do we determine that when it's formed, it will go up or down?
I explained that when I was explaining the importance of TDI.
Okay.
If double bottom forms, look at the bottom here, a double top rather. Can you see this one? Now let me pick an arrow here to explain. Okay. I have double top here. I have another one here. Okay, this is 1, 2, this is the second one. Look at your TDI.
Okay.
Where is the TDI? Above 60. Look at this level here. Can you see where I put that arrow? 68.
Yes.
If your TDI is down here, you are not going to sell.
Okay.
And it must be at higher time frame that you must look for that TDI.
Okay.
1 hour or 4 hours.
Okay.
That's it.
So, sir, how do we get that setting at the bottom?
It's simple. I will give it to you. I have the automatic one for system, and I have the manual one for phone that you can even set it up on phone at the same time. I'm going to give you.
We normally use phone, so please, if you can get us the phone one.
Yeah, I will give the phone one as well. No problem. I'll give the setting for phone. I have the PDF guideline on how to use it as well.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
There's no problem. Next person, please, because of time. No more question. Mr. Adefeso.
Oh, okay.
Not really, sir.
Not really. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Kenneth.
Yes, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Well done, sir. God will bless you richly for this that you are doing for free for us. So I must confess,
God will bless every one
God
of
really
us.
bless you.
There's a lot of money in the market. Let everyone make it.
I swear. In fact, I'm beginning to, with this training, let me tell you, I'm beginning to understand this TDI itself. I think I have the PDF I sent one time in the platform, but
It's
I've
still in
not
the
been using
platform.
it. But
Yes, it's still there.
yes, yeah, both the WhatsApp and I think the WhatsApp platform. So I
Yeah.
think what I will do is I will try and set it up, then
Okay.
practice it. If any other question comes up from it, then I'll be able to trouble with what you are explaining so far so good. I think it's just the application and the understanding that we need
Exactly.
much
Exactly.
more, and also how to draw the trend lines and all that.
The
And
trend
this
line is
week that
simple.
you are talking,
Okay.
okay, sir.
No,
And
continue
also
with
the
your
week
question.
you are okay, and also the wig you are talking about. You know, there was a time that I tried to look at wig, a very long one at that, and the next thing the market reversed to the other hand.
It
Like
didn't go your way.
it didn't go the way I went, and that
Now,
actually got my okay, sir.
now with that one, what may happen in that situation is that do you consider the week from higher time frame or lower time frame? That's one.
Okay,
If the week is coming from higher time frame, is it at support level, resistance level, dynamic support, or dynamic resistance? Is it a flip zone?
okay.
You see, these are
I
criteria that must be put into consideration before you go for a week. Not every week counts, but week don't lie.
okay,
That's it. Week must always be as your area that matters.
okay. Then, sir, another thing is when the market is ranging.
Okay.
When it's ranging, especially on a lower time frame, how do one really, okay, like on this particular screen that I'm looking at now, it
Okay.
looks like it is ranging
Okay.
at this end part of it. It looks like it is.
This level here, right?
Yes,
That
it looks like it is
that is
ranging.
even not even ranging. That is choppy.
Okay.
The difference between ranging and choppy, this area is choppy.
Okay. Okay, so what's the difference?
Choppy has no particular direction. In ranging, there will be a pipe like this. Let's say a dynamic trend line like this. A market will be going up. When it gets here, there will be rejection. It comes down. When it gets the rejection, it goes up. When it comes like this, sometimes it could even be straight like this. And to be going up, when it gets there will be rejection, you sell. When it comes, there will be rejection, you buy, like that and like that, like that and like that. And your TDI will be conforming with that.
Okay. Okay, sir. Now, as it is choppy like this, how do one dictate if it is going to be bullish or bearish?
At this level, what you need is your trend line. You're looking for trend line breakouts.
Okay.
You come with your trend line. When you go with your trend line is expected to come like this from here. You can have one that is as close as this to those rejected area. This is the previous low to the rejected area. Now, you can have another one from here that is closer to it, maybe from here down to this place. Okay. There's possibility another one could come like this if it's connecting like this to the rejection area or rejected area. Now, you are waiting for a breakout. Two things may happen. As it stands, we have power of the breakdown we are expecting mostly here that is likely to happen here is down. Look at my TDI. Where is it?
Yes.
Above. All my mindset
Above,
is
yes.
a breakdown from this place, come down like this, go back to retest, then down we go.
Down again. Okay.
That is my expectation. Now, the behavior of the
Okay.
price will not determine what will be my own reaction. Am I to enter or not? Because I have seen what is going on here, and I'm seeing what is happening here. So I'm waiting. Let it break out from here. Go back to retest
Okay.
this area.